Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time on my channel, welcome, and I hope you do subscribe. And if you like this video, please make sure you give it a like. Don't be afraid to ask questions. Write the questions as you go. I'm here, I'm open book, and I want us to benefit from this video. And I'm just going to go into what this video is about today. In one of my vlogs, I mentioned that I have transitioned from using tampons full-time to experimenting with menstrual disc, menstrual disc, menstrual discs and menstrual cups. And a lot of you asked me to share my experiences, so that's what we're going to be talking about today. So let's get into it. Okay. So the first thing that I'm going to flag with you guys is the transition is not easy. It is, I'm going to be frank with you, it's hella messy. It is, like, just cycles are just stressful in general, but like moving to new products that are unfamiliar to you when you're doing trial and error, it's not cute. It was not cute. And many times I was like, I'm done. I'm going back to what I know. This cannot be it. And now that I've finally found and settled on the product that works for me, I'm like, okay, I can do this. I will say that, like, I will probably be switching between like my product of choice and like tampons every once in a while, depending on the environment and the setting. But yeah, I'm really happy that I did this experiment, not for just myself, but for you guys. You know, you guys might find benefit in it. And yeah, I hope you learned something from this video. But the one thing that I'll say before I go in any further is don't be afraid to experiment. The teething is a bit tiresome, but once you've got it, you're good. Okay, so I'm going to start with the cups, the menstrual cups. Okay, so the menstrual cups I heard about many years ago from a friend, and she swears by it. They come in different sizes, different colors. I got my product from Clicks, but they're available on a number of retailers and online stores. I just wanted something, like, I just want to go to a place where I can access it quickly. So Clicks was perfect for me. And what she liked about the cups is that, one, they're good for the environment, they are cost saving, and yeah, there are just so many things around feminine hygiene products. There are so many different views, and I think she settled on that, and she told me about it. And I think she told me about this like 10 years ago, and I was like, I never bought into it. But recently, with me having done a myomectomy and as I'm getting older, I just want to see what convenient options are available to me for feminine hygiene products. So I was like, let me just give this a try. So I started off with the cups, and one thing I'll say is, once, if you get it right, they work great. But if you don't, chill, it is blood on the leaves. I was not, like, I like, it's so weird because I think the first time I tried it, I got it, right? After that, I just couldn't figure out how to get these things in properly. You know, I tried different sizes. It was just not working for me, okay? I had spills, and like, there are many ways to insert them. And I mean, I kept going back to the one that had worked for me, but I just couldn't get this thing to sit right in a way that didn't cause havoc, you know? And after trying it for, I think, 2 or 3 cycles, I was just like, I can't do this. I can't do this, right? The one thing that I will say is that from a savings perspective, you probably get more value for money with a cup versus a menstrual disc, because a cup has a long shelf life, whereas the discs you have to replace more regularly. And yeah, that for me was the one of the biggest things, because I like feminine hygiene products are not cheap. Okay. So I thought, like, you know what, the cup is going to be for me because I'm going to save some money, but I can't get this thing to work for me. Like, I can't. And I've also seen other things online about the fact that it uses suction action, and that suction action could have different impacts on different people's bodies. So I was like, maybe this thing's not for me. It's probably just a sign. Let me quit while I'm ahead before I have any more accidents, because I had accidents and really frustrating. Like, I was like, I cannot be doing this. Like, Dimdala, I'm 33 years old and I'm having spills. Like, no, I don't want to do this. And not to say that it's an age-related thing, but I was just like, I had it waxed with tampons. Now I feel like this is just rudimentary and I have to build from ground zero. So I tried and tried, but the cups are not working for me, which is why I decided to try the discs. And the discs I heard about on Jackie Ina's channel. She swears by them, and she said they're just super convenient. And I was like, you know what, let me see what this is about. And guys, I have not looked back since. They are so easy to use. It's not, placement is very clear. There's basically only one way. Like, the deviation is, like, if you make a mistake, it's like a small mistake. It's not like the cups where, like, it's catastrophic, yeah, because, well. So I definitely have found my home with the discs. The only thing that I'll say with them is they need to be changed quite often. They retail for about 200 Rand. So you'd need to change them maybe every 2 months. So that's 6 a year, which is 1,000 Rand. I mean, you guys can do the math. That in comparison to tampons, you must see what works for you. But I just find that you don't feel the disc. Even the cup, like, if you get the cup right, you don't feel the cup at all. The disc is like, is not there. You don't feel it. You don't have to take these products out when you pee. That was the big question for me. I was like, I'm gonna have to take this thing out in public, like when I'm in the, what's going on. You can use, if you know how to put them in right, and I say that specifically for the cup. The disc is easy. Once it's in, it's in. But if you know how to put these things in right, you good. You good. So yeah, like, for me, the disc is like my new feminine hygiene product of choice. The only thing is, it's like, it's a little bit, I won't say it's messy, but I will say that it's best to use it or to remove it when you are going to shower. So I shower twice a day. So in the morning when I shower, I take it out and I clean it. And before I go to bed, I shower and I clean it. So it has quite a long period in which you can keep it in. You can sleep with it as well. I mean, it all depends on you and how you feel you want to use it and what benefit you'll find from it. I don't want mishaps in my sheets. I got white sheets. I don't want those problems. So I prefer to sleep with it because it offers me the security of no leaks. And yeah, I just like, guys, I love the disc. I love it. Yeah, so I mean, this is not like it's not an overly complicated video. The cups are great if you know how to make them work. The discs for me are even better because, like, even on a day where you are not paying attention, as long as you hit that wall, you good. The cups, it's like, oh yes, you don't know. It's so ambiguous. You don't know, is it in right? Is it not? You think it's in right? Miss. I just can't. So I would say experiment with both, as I did, because you might have a knack for the cup and it works for you great. Just do your research and understand, what's the best way to work it, cost, all those things that would have implications on why you switch over. And for me, I just wanted freedom. That's why the disc, for me, it gives me freedom. I don't know, I haven't really done the proper calculation. It might cost a little bit more than tampons, or it might be around about the same, but it's just so much more convenient. There's less mess. I feel free and confident. I'm not worried about mishaps when I'm out in the office or doing activities at the gym or at events. That for me is very, very important, because yeah, when I was experimenting, I had a few mishaps and I was just like, I can't do this. I can't do this. So let me know if you take the plunge and try one of these products out. Yeah, and there are so many, maybe it's because I used a particular brand in terms of the cups. Maybe that brand is not great for me. Maybe I should try other cups. Just let me know if you guys have had similar experiences. But in conclusion, try it out, see what works for you, and let me know how things panned out. And yeah, that is it for today's video. Please do make sure you leave me a comment if you have any questions. Give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe.